It's always nice to have a good chair for your guest to sit in. Very comfortable for business. It makes clients feel comfortable, welcomed, and more likely to open their wallet. In my office, however, I like to go the opposite effect. Something uncomfortable makes someone feel insignificant, and more likely to take a bad deal just to get out of my office as fast as possible. Oh, this isn't to mean that I don't respect your way of business. It just means I favor a different flavor. But I do enjoy sampling. I suppose you have an assortment of drinks for visitors, do you not? Very good, then. That last one sounds rather lovely. I'll take a glass of that. Ah, delicious. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? I'll cut to the chase. Your toy-making operations have expanded a great deal in the past few years. You've really cornered the market, especially in this little town of yours. I can't go 2 steps without seeing one of your precious creations falling from the hands of one of our town's younglings. You've made such enchanting inventions. Talking dolls, teddy bears with stuffed hearts, so many building blocks you could create whole skyscrapers. All of this, and you show no signs of stopping. Unless I refuse to sell the materials you need to keep production at acceptable levels. Yes, you do have a good relationship with all the local suppliers, but I have just bought out a majority of those companies, and without those, you can't keep to your word about sourcing all your products locally. And isn't that the cornerstone of your company's promise? Locally designed, locally made. And think about all those poor children desperately begging their parents for the next greatest invention that you come up with. Oh, how sad will they be when it turns out you have to close all your doors because you don't have the materials you need. Oh, did I forget to mention, if you don't agree, then every employee that you have, once you go belly up, will end up jobless and possibly homeless, or at least working for me. And I can assure you, once I find out that they worked for you, I will make their lives as miserable as possible. They will know torment and suffering like never before. Not a child, not an employee in this entire town will ever be happy again. I'm doing this because you have something that I want. Why, yourself, of course. I want you to be all mine, and only mine, my personal little toy, to have and to hold for all time. I'd continue to let you run your business, of course. Your days will be your own, but your nights you will spend with me. To be fair, not every night will be a moment of steamy passion, but you'll have fun either way, whether it be in my bed or in my arms, whichever one I prefer. It doesn't have to be that way, if that's what you're thinking. I just need you to spend hours with me. We can even be married, if that's the way you want to play this. I've admired you for far longer than you can guess. While we have a difference in business styles, I respect how you've managed to keep a good head on your shoulders and not get completely taken over by the money. I want to see how long you can continue that streak when you see how well I live. I won't beat around the bush. I'm a very busy person. In fact, I have several meetings to get to in several different states. Not too much longer after this, so we need to make this snappy. I would rather not have to cancel. As you know, it looks bad for business whenever I can't make a simple meeting. If you don't agree to this, your company will go under, your employees will be homeless, and every single toy that you've ever made, I can assure you, will be burned to ash. All the people you care about, who count on you, will be out of a job, and the local economy will collapse. It really makes no difference to me how these people live, but I'm sure it matters a great deal to you. I have to say, that frown on your face is an interesting look. I wonder if I'll turn it into a smile soon enough. So, is it a deal then? I look forward to having you. I'll send someone to draw out the paperwork here shortly. Then, once it's drawn up and you have it signed, we'll discuss further details at a later date. No, it won't begin this evening. I have a rather hectic schedule and must continue to play my role effectively. Scowl at me all you like, dear, but I can assure you, you're not going anywhere anytime soon, and I will stomp out anyone who tries to take you away from me. I am very powerful, with an endless amount of lawyers. Be it under the table or over it, you belong to me in every single way possible. You are never getting out of this. Have a good evening for now, sweetness. I love you.